day off, we're gonna get just gonna have something a little interesting here. We're gonna have some rested pitchers. I mean, I could give Hamels the day off, but I'm not. Side actually gets to stay on the Major League roster a little bit longer than I was anticipating. I was expecting Didi to be back for this series.
We are under the lights as the show gets you ready for another edition of Major League Baseball. Tonight, an intriguing matchup between the Cincinnati Reds and the Philadelphia Phillies. The Phillies enter today's matchup with an 11-game winning streak on the line. They'll try to notch their 12th straight. Next, Cole Hamels gets the call for Game 1 of the series. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, Matt, we're getting a chance to look at a guy that's been pretty good his last 3 starts. A whip under 1.20, so he minimizes the amount of base runners. He's a tough customer. It'll be fun to watch him to see if he's on point early in this one here today.
So striding in, Joey Votto. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
The first baseman.
First of 3 is underway on this Tuesday night as the opening pitch is taken for ball 1. These Phillies, as they enter play here tonight, fellas, all you can really say is they've been on one heck of a run.
Matty, this is the best team in baseball right now. I mean, just a double-digit winning streak that, I mean, maybe happens to 2 or 3 teams a year you get this hot. This team is rocking in all facets right now, and they're a fun watch.
Really starting to pour now, and the forecast is not showing any signs of a break in the weather.
Total agreement, Matt, and particularly that pitcher's mound. You know, one of the things you have to really be careful, not just for the position players, but that mound gets awfully slippery and awfully wet when it becomes moist like it is right now. So the umpires are going to have to really pay attention to the conditions on the field.
First delivery to him on the way. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Mccutchen is under it. 2 down.
Yeah, see, I actually have an advantage because of the guy from Oakland that I got during a rain delay. I can use him as a
Nick
long
Castellanos
reliever.
at the plate now. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. And a fastball misses here to start the at-bat. It's 1-0.
Wouldn't mind the pitcher expanding the zone a little bit more and using his aggressiveness against them.
Here's Hamels now on 2-0.
Great job of doubling up with a fastball inside. A lot of times you'll see a pitcher go in there, but they won't go back in there a second time. This guy's not afraid to pitch inside.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. High in the air out towards shallow right. Harper has a read on it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. A solid first inning from Cole Hamels. Now it'll be the Phillies' turn. No score. Here's Andrew McCutchen now. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Leading up for the Phillies.
Pitch on the way.
Andrew McCutchen.
And guys, as we take a look at the Reds entering play here tonight, they continue to fall on hard times, losing again last time out, and that makes 7 losses in their last 8 games.
Yeah, Matty, this team's in the grind part of their schedule right now.
Meanwhile here, this is going to be trouble out there in left center, as it ought to be good for extra bases. And the Phillies are able to get things started with a leadoff double.
He just tattoos this ball right here. Trying to sneak a fastball in on him? No way. Drives it to deep left center field gap, and that was a nice job to get the barrel around in time to score that baby up.
Stepping into the box, JT Realmuto. And he's the right man for the job with runners in scoring position as he ranks 5th in the National League in RBIs entering play.
Yeah, he had a very strong month driving in runs last month as he drove in over 20 runs.
From the stretch. Hit on the ground out to short. And the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out.
Batting third, the right fielder, Rhys Harper.
Next to dig in will be Bryce Harper. And as we give you a look at his splits, he's had the better of right-handers this season. No doubt about that. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Hard hit ball to second. Mccutchen is there, and there are 2 away now.
Batting fourth, the first baseman, Rhys.
And that'll bring up the Sacramento product, Rhys Hoskins. He begins play in this one with his batting average over the .310 plateau. 1-0 the count. And he fouls this one off. And this one's up around the eyes. 2-1.
That's a good take on a fastball out of the zone. Hey, I get it. He's looking for a ball to drive, but that ball was a little bit too far up in the zone. That's one you normally pop right up.
Hit in the air out to center field. Irvin is there, and he puts this one away for the 3rd out. So a great job there of working out a potential trouble. 1 left for Philadelphia, and this is still a 0-0 ball game. Second inning coming up, and Heidi Watney has an update for us on the weather forecast.
Well, Matt, the grounds crew members that I talked to prior to the game said the weather we're experiencing right now is expected to move on as the game progresses. They said they'll put extra effort into keeping the field dry until this rain dies down. But despite it being a little wet at the moment, we should get this one in uninterrupted.
Let's hope, Heidi, for all of our sake, that Mother Nature takes that front and passes it through without an incident. And he gets ahead 0-1. Oh, 2 the count to Suarez. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Ripped down the first base line. And he'll take this to the bag himself, and the leadoff man set down to start the second.
The right fielder, number 21. Hunter.
So 1 away here with the bases empty, and that'll bring up outfielder Hunter Renfroe. And here's a fastball called for strike 1. No score here as we play inning number 2. Hit hard on the ground to second. Kingery's there. Throw on to first, and Hamels has retired the first 2 in the inning.
Batting fifth, the second baseman.
Now in the box, Mike Moustakas. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1. Even 1-1 count to Moustakas.
Ball.
2-1. 2 out, nobody on. On the ground up the middle. And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit.
Well, this was a good start for the pitcher. First 5 guys, 5 up, 5 down, but the number 6 hitter proved to be a little bit more difficult, and that's a bullet hit.
Yeah, absolutely right there, Dan. Just a nice AB by the 6-hole guy after watching his first 5 brethren take a seat.
Freddie Galvis is in now as he watches a pitch for ball 1.
Hey, you guys know me. Hitting's a process of elimination, and I'm eliminating the changeup this next pitch. I'm on everything else.
Timing just a tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. Now a fastball, but that's easy to lay off, and it's back to even at 2-2. And he tries to get him to reach for it, but it stays outside. 3-2.
Good running count right here. 3 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs, run first. He'll be off to the races on this pitch.
And that'll get down for a base hit. And the throw will come in quickly from center, so despite the hit and run, they won't get the extra base here.
Man, this guy's really starting to swing the stick again, D-Roll. That extends his hitting streak to 9 games.
Yeah, he's leaking into 3 series right here now. 9 games, that's getting firm. He's seeing the ball well, and he's making the proper adjustments at the plate.
Outside for a ball, 1-1. Moustakas at second. Galvis on at first with 2 down. Swing, high drive, left field and deep. Mccutchen going back, and this one is gone. A home run. So a 3-run blast to straightaway left. 6th home run on the season for him as the Reds move out in front now, 3-0.
Hitters today have become such great low ball hitters. That's case in point right there. You see him using his lower half to create and get his bat on plane and elevate that low heater.
So now to the plate, Sonny Gray. As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as this side is retired. But 3 for the Reds in the inning, all coming on this 3-run home run. We'll go to the bottom of the 2nd. It's now 3-0 Cincinnati. Stepping up now, A.J. Pollock. Career numbers against Sonny Gray. He's just 1 for 6. Fastball too high to start him out here, 1-0.
Love the early lead, but this game is far from over. Got to stay on top of what you're trying to do out there and execute pitches.
2-0 to the Phillies center fielder.
If you've been paying attention, the guy on the mound does not want to come inside. If I'm at the plate, I'm leaning out over.
Fouled away. Pollock in front, 3 balls and a strike. Scott Kingery is on deck. And it's fouled away. Now the 3-2 pitch. Lifted down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. And he got him.
Wow.
Pretty textbook breaking ball for the punch out right there. Got it to bend a lot, and by the time it got there, it had fallen completely out of the zone. Not much you can do with that pitch.
Hit the other way out toward right field. Renfroe is back in plenty of time to put this away, however, and there are 2 gone. At the plate, Bryson Stott, and he's got that batting lineup near the 300 mark entering play. And that's inside for a ball, 1-0. High in the air into shallow left center. Castellanos will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that ends the inning. 3 up, 3 down for Philadelphia. They trail in this one 3-0. All set for the start of the inning, and here comes the first baseman, Joey Votto.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Can't get around quick enough, and that'll move the count to 1-1. Now the pitch. Weak grounder down the first baseline, but a foul ball. 1-2 the count now. Hit out towards second. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third.
The center fielder, number 6.
That'll bring in Phillip Ervin. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Now the pitch. And this is taken outside for ball 1. Waved at and missed as he took something off there. 1-1. A shot down the first baseline, but a foul ball. 1-2 now. Now here it comes. Now a swing and a miss here as he's down on strikes. So it's 2 up, 2 down to begin the third. So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And the right-handed hitting Nicholas Castellanos will bat next. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Hops this one up. Hoskins in foul ground. And this is going to get down. It's a foul ball. Now a fastball swung on and missed, and that is out number 3. 1, 2, 3 go the Reds, but they're on top by a count of 3-0. Digging in, David Bodie as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3. First pitch on its way. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Gray ready with the 0-1. Taken off the outside as the breaking ball couldn't catch the corner. And he finds a way to catch the zone here. It's 1-2. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball. And he takes ball 3, so it's a full count now.
You do not want to walk the 8-hole hitter. It just opens up so many options. Do we bunt him over to second with the 9-hole hitter? Do we try and play for that big rally with the top of the order coming up? This is a huge pitch. You can't allow this guy to walk.
So he ran the fastball by him for the punch out. David Bodie is dealt with for the first out in the bottom of the inning. Stepping in now, Cole Hamels. As here's a strike from Gray to put him in the hole. 0-1. Fouled off. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Now a swing, and the barrel of the bat breaks in 2 that time. In time to first, and there are 2 away.
The left fielder, number 22, Andrew Mccutchen.
So it's back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring up the former National League MVP, Andrew Mccutchen. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike 1.
You can bet he wants that one back at the plate right now. That's a pitch you normally see a guy drive if he has the right approach going.
On a line, that's a base hit into left field.
You never want to beat a pitcher that breaks a guy out of a slump, but this guy was too good. You knew it was a matter of time before he started barreling baseballs. That gives him a multi-hit game, and I'm sure he's feeling good about it.
So a runner at first with 2 away, and that brings up JT Realmuto. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
No doubt this is a steal situation right here. 2 outs and the leadoff hitter on first. This is the time you roll the dice and hope he gets in the scoring position where he can get a hit to bring him home.
2-0 now. Outside, 3-0 now.
Yeah, it looked like he was going to cruise through this inning, but now a hit, the 3-0 count have changed that. Got to get back in the strike zone right here.
Rhys sets. Here's the pitch. And he fouls this one off. He loses him on ball 4.
Well, he made quick work of the first two guys this half inning, getting 2 quick outs, but then he gives up a base hit and now the walk. We'll see if he has it in him to draw the line in the sand and get out of this.
Standing in, Bryce Harper. 2 on, 2 out for him here in the third. Fastball too high to start him out here, 1-0.
Hey, this dude's clearly capable of clearing the bases with one swing. So I think the approach to this guy is try to keep the ball off the plate. See if they can get him to chase something.
In the dirt here. Good job to get to that quickly, though, and the count will even at 1. 2 men are on with 2 men out. Very high, 2-1.
Boy, this hole he's digging on the mound is all his doing. If you can't throw strikes, you're not going to be out there very long.
And he missed again, high and away this time, 3-1.
3-1 here. You have to make a good pitch on the mound. Grooving one here rarely works in your favor unless the hitter tries to do too much with it.
Oh, it's low.
The changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. 2 down, runners at first and second. And he misses again, ball 4. And that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on ball.
And this is the kind of thing that's been happening to him all season long. He'll cruise for a while, hitting his spots, and all of a sudden the wheels come off and he struggles. We'll see if he can recover here.
Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. Rhys Hoskins is in for his second plate appearance as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0.
He's already walked 2 in this inning already. This guy just can't seem to find the strike zone.
Ready with the 1-0. Fastball well outside.
Nowhere to put anybody. 2-0 count. Not a good spot to be in as a pitcher.
And here's a fastball for a strike. 2-1 now. Fastball, and he has to bend out of the way of that one.
It often becomes harder to hit the zone when the pressure starts to heat up.
And that misses. Ball 4. A run will come in to score.
And it's times like these that a pitcher feels awfully lonely. I can see why he didn't want to be too aggressive. Last thing he wants to do is give up a grand slam to a dangerous hitter, but walking in a run is painful too. And here he is again, still with the bases loaded.
So digging in now, A.J. Pollock, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. First offering on its way.
Clearly, this is a tough situation to be on the mound, but the key here is minimizing. They're up by 2, so if he could find a way to get out of this bases-loaded jam by only giving up 1 run, that would be clutch.
And this is pulled foul as he was way out in front there. Coming up now on 30 pitches in the inning. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. 1-2. Here it is. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Castellanos is there to make the catch, and they'll escape the bases loaded jam by giving up just 1 run. Some of our nation's young minds and future leaders here in attendance. Yikes. Back with more here on a Tuesday night after this. New inning set to get underway, and set to go is the third baseman, Eugenio Suarez. First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. And there's a base hit on the line. So it's a leadoff base hit, and it makes for a good start to the inning for Cincinnati.
Last pitch was a fastball, tries to double up with the same piece of cheese, and it gets turned around. Nice piece of hitting.
At the plate, Hunter Renfroe, as the changeup to him drops in there for the first strike. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. This is line to left. Mccutchen is there, and he makes the catch for the out. Digging in for his second at-bat, Mike Moustakas. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one. A ball and no strikes. Moustakas, playing here in his age 31 season. He was a first-round pick back in the draft of 2007.
Yeah, Matty,
well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. 4 to 6 to 3. They roll it up to get out of the jam. Don't go anywhere. More Tuesday night baseball after this. Just about set to go for the last of the fourth. But before we do that, here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, I talked with Philadelphia's manager during the break about the Phillies' offensive production to this point. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. They've already worked out 3 walks, so he feels as though that kind of willingness to let the opposition work themselves into trouble will continue to result in good things for them on the scoreboard.
All right, Heidi, thank you. And there's a fastball well off the plate inside. And he looks at a changeup in there, 1-1. Inside with the slider, and that'll back him up a bit.
I don't blame him for not coming over the heart of the plate. He circled this guy on the lineup card when he got to the yard today. He's been swinging one of the hotter bats in the game.
Hit high and deep to left field. Back on it is the left fielder. A leap at the wall, but he can't bring this one back. It's
Henry
a
gets
home
another
run.
homer. Damn.
A solo shot here to left. Number 23 for him thus far. And the Phils have cut it to a 3-2 game now.
Pitcher making him move his feet right there. Probably upset him a little bit. He dug right back in, didn't lose his toe hold, and absolutely clobbered that pitch.
At the plate now, Bryson Stott. As he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball 1. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. A high fastball is in there. Fouled away. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Center fielder coming on. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning.
The third baseman, number 20, David.
In now, David Bodie. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Here comes the first pitch. And no swing, apparently. Ball 1. Bodie, playing here in his age 26 season. He was taken in the 18th round during the first-year player draft of 2012.
Man, coming out of the late rounds, you have to grind for everything. Nothing is given to you. And this guy has turned himself into a very solid big league ball player. That's a big accomplishment.
And it's fouled away. Hit down the third baseline, but this will be a foul ball as that evens things at 2-2. And now pitch on the way. Grounded to third, reined in. On to first, and there were 2 down.
The pitcher, number 35,
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll leave things up to Cole Hamels, the pitcher. First pitch on its way.
Ball.
1-1. Fouled off. 2 runs, 3 hits, and no errors on the ledger for the Phillies to this point. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Well, 2 straight fastballs inside haven't put him away. So now it'll be interesting to see what he turns to.
Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here.
Yeah, you could tell he was ready for another fastball, but the pitcher went to breaking ball, and the hitter just fouls that one off.
Lifted down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball.
You know, taking you inside the mind of a batter right here, you can't get in auto swing mode. You still have to control the strike zone.
Swing and a miss at a big breaking ball, and that's how the inning comes to an end. But the Phils draw.
All ready to go in the top of the 5th. And up next, the former Philly shortstop Freddie Galvis. No balls and a strike to count. The windup and the 0-1. And he misses with it, 1-1.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
Looked like he was on that one, but it's 1-2. Here's the pitch. Grounded weakly down the line toward third. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone.
I'll tell you, he's showing no signs of tiring right now. Still looks razor sharp from what I can tell. So I think he might last a while longer if he can keep this up.
Just threw 1 bad pitch.
Into the box, Kurt Casali. He grounds it sharply to third. Scooped up. Throw in time at first for out number 2. Next to hit will be the pitcher, Sonny Gray. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And there's the fastball by Hamels, good for strike 1.
Hey, if you're able to blow a first pitch fastball by a guy, gotta believe that pitch is coming again right here.
5th inning of play here in a 3-2 ball game. 1-2 the count to the Reds pitcher. Now a fastball awfully close, but he doesn't get the call. It's 2-2 now. And an off-speed pitch swung on and missed, and with that the side is retired. Reds are down in order. They're up 3-2. Ready now, Andrew Mccutchen. He doubled earlier and carries a 2-for-2 line into this appearance.
The left fielder.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Close there, but he doesn't get the call with the breaking ball. And now the Reds are going to get the bullpen moving here, and it's a lefty and a right-hander up and throwing. And he fouls this one off. Good deception on the slider there as he's way out in front.
He hasn't thrown that pitch much all game. I got to believe as an offense, you just got to throw that pitch away and move on to the next one.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Irvin will wait on it. And he's got it for the first out.
Now batting.
So the bases are empty with 1 man gone. And in steps the catcher, JT Realmuto. And he runs that one high and tight for ball 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Fouled away. Now the 1-1 pitch. Oh, straightened him up there on that fastball. It's 1-2 now.
Take a step back right here. After 3 fastballs in a row, there is no chance he throws you a 4th.
Line drive to left. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
A single.
Boy, after that base knock right there, Devo, he extends his hitting streak to 7 games.
Yeah, and you can tell he's made some necessary adjustments at the plate. Anytime you're getting a knock every day of the week, you're doing things right. He's keeping that front shoulder tucked, staying inside the ball, not trying to do too much.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Rhys Harper stands in as he looks at ball 1 here. The 1-0 home.
That's a great call right there. Fastball away with a guy who's got some jets on first base. Almost like a hybrid pitch out. Great for a catcher if that guy's running. Easy transfer throw to second base.
The 2-1 is looked at for ball 3. Rhys Hoskins waits on deck. And a fastball misses there, ball 4.
The first baseman, number 17.
Red Skipper up out of the dugout and making that slow trek to the mound. And that's going to be all for Sonny Gray. So he'll head to the dugout after working just 4 1/3, not enough to qualify for the victory, as his bullpen will have to go a long way to hang on to the lead. Rhys Hoskins is the batter now as he looks at a ball of 1-0. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be really aggressive. With 2 guys already on, pretty good shot. He's going to get a challenge pitch right here.
And he jumps on this one. It's high and deep to center. Into the shrubbery and gone. So a 3-run blast to deep center here. Home run number 54 thus far. And it's now 5-3.
Wow, the pitching staff has to love this one, right? They were down 1, and with 1 swing of the bat, they're up 2. What a turnaround in this one.
Into the box now, A.J. Pollard. As he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty, it's strike 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Here's another one that's drilled. This one to left. And he's going to make the catch. And he paid a big price for it, too, as he crashes headlong into the wall. There's the look of the final line for the Reds starter. And clearly he was off his game this evening.
Well, this one's really easy to dissect. Too many pitches left over the heart of the plate. 3 bombs allowed in this one. He's going to have to do a better job of throwing quality pitches down the road.
First delivery to him on the way. A swing and a ground ball to third. He's got to hurry. Throw goes to Votto over at first. It's in time to retire the side. But the Phillies use the long ball here, and they get 3 on this 3-run home run. We're through 5 innings here tonight. It's now 5-3 Philadelphia. Top half of the 6th about to get started, and set to go is the veteran first baseman, Joey Votto. Now here's the pitch. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact.
I think you can just 1 more inning with Hamels.
Popped up. Bodie in foul ground, and this is going to wind up a foul ball. 2-1.
2-1.
Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Here now the 2-2. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. Another 2-2 offering.
And in a 2-run game right here, you really don't want to walk the leadoff guy to start an inning. You've got to keep that tying run in the on-deck circle as long as you can.
Tough pitch to lay off, but he did, and it's ball 4, so the leadoff hitter's aboard to start the 6th.
And that's what you want from your leadoff hitter. Show some great patience and discipline, making the pitcher labor to start the game. The result is a leadoff walk and a chance to make some early noise.
First pitch coming. Here it is. This ball's hit in the air down the right side and out of play. 0-1. From the stretch. Hit hard on the ground to second. Kingery's there. There's one. On to first to complete the double play.
Nice job on the mound to bounce back from the leadoff walk. Those are usually pretty costly, but that won't be the case this time after the 2-ball.
Nick Castellanos now. No one on base for him after the double play.
Yeah, Matt, that 2-ball really changed the complexion of this inning. It looked like the middle of the order was going to have a chance to get a big hit with some ducks on the pond, but now they just have to try and get a 2-out rally started.
Drilled down the line. Trying to send him packing for the second time. Hot shot down the line, but this will wind up foul. Still 0-2. 3 runs, 4 hits, and no errors in the game for Cincinnati thus far. Now a fastball as he just reared up and let that one fly, and the inning is over. Reds go down quietly. Still a 2-run deficit. It's 5-3. Bottom of the 6th inning now, and next will be the speed threat, Bryson Stott.
The shortstop, Bryson.
First pitch on its way. Good off-speed pitch, had him out in front for strike 1. And he falls behind. 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch.
Oh, that's just out.
Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1.
Boy, that's really disappointing for a guy that has wheels, right? All he wants to do is get on base and take advantage of the strength of his game, which is his speed. But with the strikeout right there, you can't get on first base if you strike out.
David Bodie is in with 1 away now as he swings and misses here at strike 1. Slow roller down the third baseline, but this will get foul for strike 2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch.
Boy, he sped him up in this at-bat. Now it's time for the changeup. This guy's got a good one, and he hasn't thrown it yet in this at-bat.
And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2.
Well, he kind of got caught chasing the first 2 pitches out of the strike zone. But I think he's caught on to their game a little bit right now. 2 tough pitches that he took with 2 strikes. And now the count is 2-2.
Throw to first will take care of him. Score at 2-3 on the putout, and there are 2 gone now. Digging in once again, Paul Hamels hitting in his own turn with his guys up by 2 in inning number 6. Neil Walker is going to grab a bat now and hit for the pitcher Hamels.
Number 12, Neil Walker.
Lofted in the air out to right field. Renfroe will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that ends the inning. Phillies down in order, and it remains 5-3. Robert Stock is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7. Seventh inning ready to roll, and standing in is the veteran third baseman Eugenio Suarez. Bottom part of the zone, a good changeup gets the call.
Hey, great job pounding the zone. Strike one. When you got a great hitter in the box, you got to get ahead. Count leverage is a must.
Stock will do this himself, and that's the first out. Now at the plate, Hunter Renfroe 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Changed up on him and dropped it in for a called strike. Oh, got him to swing out of his shoes on that one. 0-2. Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. And it's fouled away. The next 0-2. And a swing and a miss here, so it's a quick 2 outs to start the 7th.
Talk about blowing it by a guy. Geez, I mean, that fastball was way behind him when the swing came through the zone. I have to think he was looking for something off speed, and he just couldn't pull the trigger on that fastball.
Fastball well outside. A good action on the two-seamer there, and it's 1-2.
One pitch away from wrapping up a very...
Got him looking, and that'll do it. The inning is over. 1, 2, 3 go the Reds. They're still down 5-3. So the next hitter to dig in will be Andrew Mccutchen. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
Andrew Mccutchen.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And it holds up here, but the pitch is a cold strike anyway. Strike 2 swinging just out in front of the slider.
I know that feeling. Played 14 years in the big leagues and still can't hit a slider.
And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
Good pitch right there with the bases empty. Why not take a shot? Throw that breaking ball in the dirt and see if he'll chase after it.
The 1-2 offering looked like a slider that time, but it's 2-2. Now here it comes. Swung on, but it's pulled foul wide of third. Won't commit on the slider. Good patience, and it's full 3-2.
Every base runner in a close game like this really matters, so you can't...
There's a swing and a drive, and everybody's just going to sit back and watch that one fly. A no-doubt home run. It's a solo shot off the bat of Andrew Mccutchen. 29 home runs for him on the year, and it's now 6-3. Robert Stevenson comes on now, and he'll take over with nobody out in inning number 7. To the plate now, JT Realmuto. As a swing and lift a fly ball to right center. Renfroe moves to his right and puts this one away in the alley for out number 1. Stepping up to the plate, Rhys Harper. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch fouled off. 1 out, nobody on. Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1.
That's not an easy pitch to do anything with, right? 96 miles an hour in on the hands. You almost have to be looking for that pitch to be able to do anything with that.
Wow.
And he fouls this one off.
I just missed that one.
He'll try again. 1-2.
No.
Started to chase there. They'll appeal it down to third, and no swing. It's ball 2. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Skied into straightaway right. Renfroe is underneath this one, and he's got it for out number 2.
Now batting, the first baseman,
Rhys Hoskins will stand in as he's accounted for one of the biggest at-bats of the game so far. A 3-run shot back in the 5th that's really energized his ball club. The 1-0 home. Ground ball left side. Defense set up perfectly. Fielded cleanly. Throw on Devado will take care of him at first, and the side is retired. But the Phils tack on one more on this solo home run. 7 complete here tonight. As they've doubled up now, it's 6-3. Ready to begin the 8th, and up next the former Philly shortstop Freddie Galvis. Sir Anthony Dominguez has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Now pitching for the Phillies, number 58.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. That evens it up 1-1. Now the pitch. And he lays off for a ball. 2-1. On a good pitch there, had him stretching to get out there, and it's 2-2 now.
Ooh, wait, that was an ugly swing. I'm sure he's not going to watch that one on replay after the game.
And this is lifted high in the air down the right field line. And he reaches up to track this one down for the first out, and he had to go a long way to get to that ball. With that, we'll give you a look at our starter comparison for the 2 starting pitchers in the game, and the column to look at is the one on the right side of your screen. Not too many hits to go around at this point in the ball game. Stepping into the box, Curt Casali. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup.
Got to find a way to scratch at least one across. You do not want to take on the monster closing the game down 3.
A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And this is swung on and missed. 2 are quickly retired to start inning number 8.
You hear that phrase, climb the ladder, all the time, and that's pretty much what he did right there. When you change the hitter's eye level with each pitch in that at bat, it becomes very hard for him to adjust and put the bat on the ball. He made that strikeout look real easy.
And that's cut on and missed. 0-1. He'll enter play here with an average just over 250. 11 home runs and 30 RBIs. 1-1 to Tucker Barnhart. And a check swing here as he couldn't help himself, and it's ruled strike 2. Pulled toward right center field. Harper has a read on it. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Reds are down in order. They're still doubled up. It's 6-3. Jesse Biddle is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 8.
Bottom of inning number 8 set to go, and that'll bring up A.J. Pollock. First pitch on its way. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
In the dirt, but swung on and missed. Casali finds it, and the throw is there to record the first out. Ready once again, Scott Kingery. He was a ground out victim last time up. He's set, and the pitch ripped down the line. 0-1 count and the pitch. And a wave and a miss on a ball that was way out of the strike zone. There are 2 away now. Digging in now, Bryson Stott will attempt to put the ball in play for a change here with the first 2 guys going down on strikes to start the inning. Fouled away. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Goodness. 0-2 now.
Made him look silly with that one.
And it's fouled away. 2 out, nobody on. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Irvin is under this one, and he will put it away to retire the side. 3 up, 3 down for Philadelphia as they're unable to add to their 6-3 lead. All set to start the 9th in this one, and standing in is the on-base machine, first baseman Joey Votto. David Robertson comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th. Here we go with inning number 9 as the first pitch misses for ball 1. 1-1 to the Reds leadoff man. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. All even now, 2-2. Now the pitch. Popped up. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway. So the leadoff man gone to start the top of the 9th as we take a look at league saves leaders entering play. And as you can see there, he in fact leads the NL in that category. Standing in, Phillip Ervin. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. And this ball's pretty well struck high and deep to left field. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back. A solo shot here to left. 8th home run on the season for him, and they cut the gap here. It's now 6-4. So now to the plate, Nicholas Castellanos, as he takes a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
2 well-executed pitches at the knees right there, but I know this hitter's looking for something up.
Got him, and he goes down on strikes for the 3rd time.
Every pitcher gives up home runs, some more than others, but the best ones forget about them as soon as the next guy digs into the batter's box. He showed me a lot right there by going after the next hitter and striking him out on only 3 pitches.
In now, Eugenio Suarez, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Hit sharply on the ground. That gets through, and he'll reach base again on his 2nd base hit of the game.
And that fires me up right there. What a clutch AB, a 2-out single to get the tying run to the plate. That's all you can ask for.
At the plate, Hunter Renfroe, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0.
Hey, this isn't going to be an easy save. These guys are making it work for this one.
Good cut fastball in there, 1-1. 1 ball and 2 strikes to count. A crowd in excess of 37,000 come to their feet. And he strikes him out to end it here as they were able to get the possible time run to the plate but could not cash in.
Yep, just another successful day at the office for these guys. But this one has a little bit of added significance as that's win number 82 for them on the year. So they're assured of finishing the season with a winning record.
A 6-4 finish in tonight's affair. The Philadelphia Phillies used a nice 5th inning to take the lead, and they never gave it back. Cole Hamels earned his 9th win of the year. David Robertson records the save, number 38. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
Our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Philadelphia Phillies. 6 runs, 6 hits, no errors. They left 4 men on base. For the Reds, 4 runs on 6 hits, no errors. They left 2 men on base. The winning pitcher is Cole Hamels. His record is now 9-3. The save to David Robertson, his 38th.